Welcome back to the channel. Back from vacation, and I wanted to get into another Crosstrek video here. And specifically today I want to talk about the Tpms sensors again, and I want to talk about the weight of the method rims and the BFG tires. After seeing a video that Blake's Garage put up, and thanks to a few of you who linked that for me, they dynoed a set of 235 7515 BFG KO2s on method wheels, and they also did the stock wheels and tires, and I believe it was a premium, and they had some cool results. So let's get into the video. Thanks as always for watching, and it's good to be back. Let's talk TPMS sensors first. So I know I discussed this a little bit in my Hawaii vlog, but I wanted to go over it again just so more people could see it. In that video, before I left, I basically left it as my car recognized the TPMS sensors from my original wheels. As it turns out, it did not, despite the fact that I'd driven it about 2.5 miles in testing prior to leaving. I did not actually get a TPMS sensor or a sensor failure until I was at over 5 miles the following day going to pick up my son's friend to head up to Phoenix. So I was actually a little bit surprised by that, because when I first got the new wheels and tires put in, Discount did not program my TPMS correctly. And as soon as I left Discount, I mean, it was like immediate. It wasn't on when I first started the car. I drove out of the parking lot and went down the road like 1/10 of a mile, and the sensors came on, or the warning light came on saying that the sensors were not recognized. And then when I got them reprogrammed, it was the same thing. When they did it correctly, I left the lot, drove up the street, and boom, the warning light went off. Yesterday, when I put the BFGs and methods back on the car, it was literally less than 2/10 of a mile, and the sensor warning light went off, and it was recognizing the TPMS sensors that were actually programmed to the car. So when I put when I took the one BFG and method off and put the stock wheel on and drove about a 1/2 mile in my neighborhood, I really expected, if it wasn't recognizing, to let me know right away, and it didn't. I then put all the rest of the wheels and tires on, and we drove probably another 2.5 miles that day when we were doing filming for that video, and I did not get a warning light. So that was kind of weird. But I just want to clarify, so my wheels and tires, original TPMS sensors, were not recognized by the car. I did some reading yesterday. So as it turns out, according to Discount, I spoke with them today, once you program one set of TPMS to the car, the other ones are not going to be recognized. And again, according to some of the reading I did, you can clone certain TPMS sensors, but they have to be specific. And I didn't get into all the minutiae and the detail of how to do that, but the ones that I have for my car, you cannot clone, at least according to Discount. Basically, I'm stuck with either number one, ignoring the fact that TPS warning light comes on and just drive. I mean, obviously for 30 plus years, we've all done that and haven't worried about it. You get a flat tire, and you know it when you have a flat. You don't get warned. It is a nice option to have. The other option is to just swing by Discount after I put the other set of wheels and tires on and have them program it. Literally takes 5 minutes for them to do it. You just have to wait in line. One of the other interesting things that came out of that video was that I had a couple comments from people from Canada that they actually don't have TPMS sensors on their vehicles there. So I don't know if that's all over Canada. I don't know if that's Europe as well. So if you guys can let me know in the comments if that is correct. I thought that was just really interesting. I guess it's a regulation we have here that we need to have them now, or it seems like it would be easy for Subaru to put it on everything. So I'm assuming it's a country by country basis now that I found that out. So thank you for that. The second thing I wanted to talk about today was actual weights of the method wheels and tires. I want to talk about this again. I did do a video on it before, but Blake's Garage just put up a really cool video of dynoing an 18 Crosstrek with stock premium wheels and tires, and then dynoing it with the method wheels that I have, but with 235 75 15. tires. So those are, mine are 215s, those are 235s. I don't know what that comes out to be, maybe a half an inch, if that much difference in width. According to BFG's website, there's about a 4-pound difference in tire weight between the 215s and the 235s. When I weighed my wheels and tires initially in my video, it came out to be about 2.4 pounds difference between stock and the BFGs and methods, and 2.4 pounds heavier with the new setup. According to somebody that sent me the link, and I'm sorry I can't remember who it was now, sent me the link to that video, the difference in weight was about 11 pounds between stock and the other BFG setup. So I spent some time yesterday and today looking up what the manufacturers are saying as far as wheel weights and tire weights, and kind of calculated what the difference should be. The one place where I'm having a problem is I cannot find an actual weight of a 2018 18-inch wheel. And the only weight that I could find as far as the other wheel, that like the premium wheel, was, I believe, in 2016. I think it was a 17, but I'm not 100% sure. And that is about 23 pounds, maybe a tiny bit less from what I found. So I know numbers are confusing, so I'll put it up here and I'll do metric as well. But stock for my car, the 2018 wheel, the 18-inch wheel, I'm going to guesstimate it at about 24 pounds, being that the 17-inch was 23. Yeah, this is 2016 17-inch wheel. So let's just call it 24. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. So we'll call it 24. And the Falcon tires that came on mine are 25, 55, 18s. And according to to Tire Rack, those are 25 pounds. So you've got about a 24-pound wheel and a 25-pound tire. Obviously, it doesn't include valve stems and the weights to balance the wheel and stuff, but that's about 49 pounds. And then the methods, according to their website, the wheel weighs 19.4 pounds in the 15-inch version. And according to Tire Rack, the BFG 215, 7515 is 32 pounds. So that comes out to about 51.4. So that gives us about 2 pounds, 2.5 pound difference, what I calculated. So we're going to call the premium wheel about 23 pounds because I'm assuming it's fairly similar to the to the 2016 model. I could be wrong, but I'm just going to guesstimate that at 23. And then the Geolanders that come on the 18 premium are 24 pounds according to Tire Rack. So that gives us a wheel weight of 47 pounds for the premium. And then again, the methods are 19.4, and the 235s are 4 pounds heavier than mine. That's 36. So we come out with 55.4. So that's about 7.5 pounds heavier. The big thing that video showed that I thought was interesting is the wheel horsepower. The actual horsepower measured at the wheels was decreased pretty significantly compared to stock. And I just wanted to revisit that because I was a little concerned that maybe I calculated something wrong or weighed my wheels wrong. But looking at the stock manufacturer's numbers, it was pretty close. And again, it could be off by a pound or two. I've used a bathroom scale, but I guess the big thing with my setup is that I really don't notice any difference with acceleration. As you guys know, I haven't noticed any significant difference with gas mileage. For the most part, it's about the same. From time to time, it's a little bit less, but that could be from different variations. So anyway, very interesting video. Check that out. I thought that was it's really well done, and it's kind of cool to see them dyno a stock Crosstrek, and to see that the dyno results for the stock setup was actually calculated to be a little bit higher than what Subaru claims at the 153 or 152. I can't remember now what it was, but So just to recap the video, my TPMS sensors on my original wheels and tires were not recognized by my car, and the wheel weights and stuff that I got were actually very close from the original video. So anyway, it's good to be back from vacation. Hope everybody's doing really well. I am probably going to throw up another Hawaii vlog here soon. We did an ATV thing, and we also did a zip line. It's kind of hard. It was a little bit difficult to film those things because you're in a group and you can't, and it's not like I could fly my drone in the forest of the ATV ride and all that other stuff. But we also went to a really cool lookout called Pololu Valley, which I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is absolutely incredible. If you ever go to the Big Island, you have to go there. And I got I think some pretty interesting drone footage. It's just a beautiful, beautiful area. And so I'll have that video up here, hopefully in a couple days. As always, thank you for watching. If you guys have suggestions for future videos, I'm always looking for those. And thank you guys. Take care, and we'll see you next time.